Hello, surfers. Welcome to the Barrel Hawk.
Okay, so it's Barrel Hawk number 2, and before we start, we'd like to say thank you to our first few subscribers, Joseph West and Mike Coogan, for their support.
Yeah, that's true. We weren't expecting to get such kind comments on our first video ever, so thank you very much, guys, and stay tuned because there's a whole lot more of Barrel Hawk coming. First piece of news for this week, or actually good news, and that is that the Piahe Challenge is back and in a digital format. This year, the local community voted against renewing the WSL's permit for the Piahe Challenge. According to reports, the WSL did not want to provide the appropriate structure to deal with all the chaos that the contest brings. Daniel Goldberg, local big wave surfer, decided to make things easier and bring the event into the digital format. Surfers can submit their footage at Jaws from November 1st till February 28th this winter. Awards will be given for 5 different categories, and the judging panel is made up by these 5 judges: Jamie Sterling, Mark Healy, Kiala Canelli, Sean Lopez, and Micah Nickens. This new version of the Piahe Challenge is funded by nothing but local businesses and private donations, and the organization is doing this purely out of the love for the sport. The total prize money for this event is of $6,000, and in my opinion, these guys deserve a hell of a lot more. But it does go to show that with unity and effort, the surfing community can achieve a lot of good things.
So all of you watching this, make sure you show your support to this event and follow them on their social media. We need to support those who really love our sport and not just the money that comes with it. Props to everybody involved, and we hope that this is the seed for a much better big wave contest scenario in the future.
We got good news again, everyone. Second piece of news for this week is that you don't need to be Callie or Mick to have your own wave pool anymore. João Francisco from Brazil decided to take matters into his own hands and make every surfer's dream come true. He didn't have the biggest budget or material, but one thing he did have, and that's the willpower to make things happen.
Yeah, man, when there's a will, there's a way. I've been following him on Instagram since quite a while, and I remember seeing all the difficulties he went through, you know. Sure, this is not as good as a wave as Callie's, for example, but all our respect to João for achieving so much with the little he had. This has for sure given me hopes that in the future, there might be a way for the average guy to make his own wave pool, invite his friends over, and have a couple beers in the meanwhile, you know. João also takes contributions for his project. At this moment, there is only Pix, which is apparently some sort of Brazilian Revolu. But if any of you wants to help out, drop him a message and hopefully he'll set up a GoFundMe or PayPal for it. Congratulations, João, and thank you for showing us that yes, we can. Next, Jamie Obrien is at it again. That's right. Right after apparently being called too old to be in the Pipe Masters, Obrien has caught a tandem barrel at Pipeline with Mike Stewart, who, for those of you that don't know, is the GOAT of bodyboarding and one of the most respected wave riders on the North Shore. But this is not the first time these guys are doing this. They've pulled the same stunt around 20 years ago. I remember when I was a young grom, I saw this video for the first time, you know, all pixelated, really bad quality, and I've asked myself, what are the odds anyone could pull this off at Pipe again? Well, there you have it. Jamie is now 41 and Mike 61 years old. Question is, will they still be doing this 20 years from now with Jamie at 61 and Mike at 81 years old? I don't know about you guys, but I sure hope so.
That's true. I wouldn't be surprised either. Both Mike and Jamie are very sporty young men and also an inspiration to many of us who want to keep doing this long into the future.
Unlike Mike Stewart and Jenny O'Brien at Pipe, sometimes having 2 guys on a wave doesn't go so well. You see, last week, Portuguese big wave surfer Nick van Roop and a Brazilian underground charger named Gabriel had what was probably one of the craziest wipeouts at Nazare. This has sparked a lot of controversy in social media and brought the old paddle versus towing argument back to the table. Everything ended well, and both surfers are more than happy to get out of this one without a scratch or hard feelings. After so much criticism online, Nick talked about what happened on his social media and explained that though he always gives priority to paddle surfers whenever he is on jet skis, he unfortunately did not see Gabriel until it was too late.
Yeah, I'm just happy to see that both guys are fine, but I can't help but notice that Portugal is just way too crowded lately. Even Nazare. Neither Nick or Gabriel are cooks, and accidents do happen, but I feel like it's about time we talk about enforcing some rules here. Cause on Nick's last video, it just looks way too chaotic out there with way too many jet skis in the lineup. We hope that the Portuguese surfing community can find a solution to this, because the more popular Nazare became, the more people want a slice of the cake. And that's it for episode number 2 of Barrel Hawk. Thank you everybody for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.